Hey everyone. I was gonna share this on my personal page, but I kind of figured it was like a fitness related thing, so I'm sharing it here because I think it's something that a lot of people can benefit from. And I'm on social media a lot. A lot of my business is done connecting with people on social media. So when I'm scrolling through feeds, what I'm finding is a lot of complaining. I think that people just really feel like they need to get things out so that they can feel better about whatever it is that's going on in their lives. And then when they get feedback, they kind of feel justified in their complaint so that they continue to do it. But this is what I wanted to share. It's on my heart to share this, and I'm just going to go out on a limb and just put it out there, okay? Stop taking ownership of the things that you don't want. I'm going to say that again. Stop taking ownership of the things that you don't want. And how are we doing this? Let me tell you. By saying things like, I have a headache. By saying, my disease. Or, whatever. Anytime that you say, I have this, you are taking ownership of that thing. Now, is it yours? Is this something that you possess? Is this a possession of yours? Is this something that you want to keep? And the reason why I am sharing this is because, we're not just a physical body. We are a spiritual body and we are a mental body. And just like working out our physical bodies to strengthen our physical muscles, we have to do the same with our spiritual muscles and our mental muscles. If we believe that our thoughts control our words, control our actions, determine our habits, determine our character, and then our overall destiny, you gotta watch your mouth. And if you are taking ownership of a disease or any problem, you are ultimately putting it in your destiny. Isn't that something that we all hope doesn't come with us into our destiny? Don't we all hope that those crappy things that we say that we have, my disease, my acne, my bad hair, my douchebag kid, don't we all hope that these things change for us? If this is the fact, we have to change the way we speak about them. Now, just like you nourish your bodies physically, if you want to build biceps, you have to eat some protein, you have to do some certain exercises. The same thing applies if you want to build the muscles of your mind, and the same thing applies if you want to build the muscles of your spirit, because we are not just a body, we just live in this thing. And we are shown things very physically that mirror things very spiritually. Now, if you continually take ownership of the crap that's going in your life and you call it yours, if you say, I have cancer, if you say, I have a headache, if you say, you have a douchebag kid, those are things and words that you're putting out into there that are going to determine the way you act about these things, which then are going to determine the habits that you create about these things, which then is going to determine your character about these things and your overall destiny. And we want our overall destiny not to include this crap. So the same way that you feed your physical body and the same way that you exercise your physical body, I am encouraging you to do this exercise. Instead of saying, I have a headache, when your boyfriend or your husband or whomever walks in the door and you're holding your head and he's like, what's the matter? Don't say, I have a headache. Say, I feel a headache. Because our feelings are liars. We all know that. We can feel a certain way about something and that's on us. It could totally be a completely different thing to the world, but you can feel a certain way. You can say, I feel this way, because your feelings are not facts. Don't take ownership of the things that you do not want. Also keep in mind, I'm just going to go off on this just for a second. If we are taking very careful care of the things that we're putting in our body and the exercises we're doing for our body to change and transform our overall physical body, think about the things that you're doing spiritually and mentally as well. What are you feeding your mind? What stuff are you allowing yourself to drink in and to eat up on television, on social media, on gossiping with your girls. That's all food for thought. You have to be very conscious about those things. And this exercise that I'm giving you to do is going to be difficult because we are so accustomed to saying these certain things because it's just the way that the world is. But we want to be outside of the world. We want to be on the outside looking in. We want to be a beautiful light to this world and not just a contributor to the crap. So take this exercise. Instead of claiming ownership of the crap you don't want, and if you're forced to describe your ill will, say, I feel this way instead of I have this. It's a really great exercise, and it will strengthen your mental muscles and your spiritual muscles. And I hope that somebody was encouraged by this message, and I will catch you all on the fit side. Oh, all I did was flip it.